Hello everyone, I am Julian Morris with the Channel 5 News. In the headlines, the leader of the opposition promises a smaller cabinet and term limits for the Prime Minister if his party wins the upcoming election. The Media and Communication Association condemns attacks on media personalities while urging professionalism among members. And 7 to compete for the Mother's Queen title this weekend. The details coming up.
Imagine you have Hollywood at your command. Introducing Flow Evil.
Red cheese, gold rings, all black, everything creeping through the night.
Anywhere you are.
Big girls don't scream hard like Halloween, make me feel alive.
There's a world of entertainment here, and you run the show. Flow Evil.
First up in the news, strategies are being developed for local farmers to have a greater presence in the local market. Andrea Louis has a report.
The comments come from Operations Manager of Dexia's Multipurpose Pack Houses, Bristol Lawrence. Lawrence says a recent survey shows a large percentage of produce in supermarkets is imported and the proper mechanisms need to be put in place to reduce this figure.
Data from the supermarkets is really export, import and local. Okay, so, and we can clearly see, if you look at the total, we still have like a 62% of what is being purchased from the supermarket is from imports. All right, so that clearly shows us that we have to develop a strategy to get our farmers to be able to produce, at least maybe cut this in half by the next 2 years, and let our farmers get more opportunity to be able to fill those markets because they are local markets.
As regards the regional markets, Lawrence says the company hopes to roll out new Dominica branding, especially in Antigua, where there is a great demand for local produce.
We have seen in this market increase in demand for bananas, for sweet potatoes, seasoning pepper, tanya, pumpkin. Okay, so our plan is to see how we can roll out our brand into this market within the last year or two. We have been working with Propel, and a lot of work has been put into the creation of a brand for Dominica. And this brand, we hope that it can differentiate our commodities from that of the other countries in the other supermarkets in the region.
The pack house manager says market agents in the different overseas markets is also being considered.
Having on-island marketing agents so that if we have a problem in the market, whether somebody can step in and resolve it to do the damage control and secure that market for us. We have employed a market agent in Antigua, and as I said before, Antigua seems to be one of our main markets. That's why we have tried to put some emphasis on that market. So with that market agent is able to deal with any market issues that we have and communicate with us on a real-time basis. And working with the 2 main clients that we've been exporting to.
Improve the transportation of produce from Dominica to the regional markets is also on the cards for Dexia. Andrea Louis, Channel 5 News.
Dominica is being promised a reduced cabinet of ministers if the United Workers' Party is elected into office at the next general election. The party's leadership has pledged to reduce the number of ministers in government as a priority should it receive the mandate to govern at the 2020 election.
That is why we stand equipped and ready with our Vision 2020 initiatives to receive the people's mandate to lead and manage the affairs in government. We will reduce the size and cost of cabinet by at least 40%. We will pursue the appropriate constitutional amendments and enact legislation to limit the time in office for any Prime Minister to 2 5-year terms and to establish a fixed date for general elections every 5 years.
The UWP is also pledging to create a new sustainable economy with agriculture, tourism, renewable energy, information technology, and the cultural industries and water industry as the major pillars.
We will grow the economy by 7% per year. We will create 12,000 new jobs by 2025. And we'll increase the minimum wage and old age pensions by no less than 50%. We will restore livelihoods and bring back regular income to families in the farming communities of Dominica. This means we will enact legislation and regulations to legalize, grow, process, and export cannabis and cannabis-based health and wellness products. We will construct an eco-friendly, state-of-the-art international airport.
The party is also pledging to fully reinstate and restructure the Public Works Corporation and expand and modernize the seaports. Still in politics, leader of the parliamentary opposition says the slate of candidates announced by the Prime Minister to contest the 2020 general election is a vote of no confidence in the DLP. Linton says the DLP's campaign for the next election began with what he calls the endorsement of a vote of no confidence in its cabinet of ministers, boldly proclaiming that Dominica needs change.
So he discards 62% of the Labour Party candidates from the 2014 election, and he rejects 50% of his cabinet as unsuitable to run for public office this time around. The failed leader's claim is that nothing is wrong with any of these rejected members of his leadership support team. All of them are performing wonderfully well. The failed leader just needed to change some faces so that he can make a case for himself as the change the country needs from the results of his dismal performance as head of government in the past 15 years.
Contrary to the opposition leader's perspective, the Prime Minister says the changes he has made in terms of the 2020 team of candidates is in response to a request by supporters. Mr. Skerritt says the DLP is changing with the times, changing from within to ensure it is up to the task of national reconstruction. He describes it as a changed team for these changing times.
You have spoken, ladies and gentlemen, and as your leader, I have listened to you. You have said you love Labour and you want Labour to continue in office, but you want a bit of freshness. You want a few new faces, and we have heard you.
Several of the party members have reportedly expressed interest in remaining in the service of the people in different capacities.
We are not discarding anyone, ladies and gentlemen. Roosevelt Skerritt will never discard anyone in Dominica, ladies and gentlemen. We were fortunate as a party in government to have had a group of youngsters, men and women, who stepped forward in 2000, 2005, 2009, and 2014 to serve their country. They have done a tremendous job under the circumstances and against a backdrop of enormous adversity. Many still have a bit more to give, but we have determined that 2020 is the point at which we seek to prepare ourselves for a new dispensation of government and governance in Dominica.
Mr. Skerritt says his party is entering a new era of DLP leadership under a new look party. He says he inherited a vibrant party and intends on passing on the same to his successor. In other news, the Dominica Media and Communications Association, DMCA, issued a statement Friday condemning attacks on the media. The DMCA has also issued a warning to its members to uphold the standards of the profession, particularly in light of the upcoming general elections.
It's been brought to the attention of the Dominican Media and Communications Association the recent social media attacks on some of Dominica's most prominent media personalities, and it has also been brought to our attention the recent escalation of abusive language and hostility on talk shows on various media outlets. Well, we think that this behavior is unacceptable and unbecoming of us as a people, and it is unfortunate that the media are being targeted. It is important that the matter is addressed now and stopped as we head into what is expected to be a heated 2020 election campaign. We're also calling on all media professionals to behave in a professional manner while on the job, and we urge all media practitioners to refrain from openly displaying any party colors. We understand that media are free to support any political party of their choice, but open display of party colors will lead our profession into disrepute. As we celebrate Mass Dominic 2019, this is supposed to be a period of unity, celebration, and joy, and not one of contention and hostility. So we, the Dominican Media and Communications Association, hope that all interested entities heed our call for a safe and incident-free Mass Dominic 2019.
You are watching Channel 5 News. More after this.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
L'année sim tout partout. Attention si vous êtes homme et bien femme. Visitez place santé pour examiner corps. Ça c'est un nid pour yo ouais si l'année pièce moun au lion qui ni maladie TB et bien maladie sexuelle. En compagnie moun qui ni maladie HIV, P ni TB aussi. Savent qui l'année guérison pour TB. Ou ça vivre en bonne santé même si ou ni maladie HIV. Parlez by docteur. Prends responsabilité. Aidez du bout de si maladie TB et HIV. Ou agir tout le monde pour examiner corps yo.
Seven women will vie for the title of Carnival Mother Queen this weekend. The Mother's Queen show is making a return as it was not staged in 2018.
This year, we are proud to present 7 lovely mothers from different areas of the island. Their names are Omi and Charles of Stock Farm, Zina Elize of Grand Bay, Sarah Lee Farm of Rosa Valley, Davia Joseph from the Kalinago territory, Sharian Buggins from the north, Lisa Connor, Portsmouth, and Miss Luque from Rosa Central.
The Carnival Mother's Queen show is carded for Saturday at Carnival City.
The contestants are expected to make an appearance in the following segment: opening number, talent, swimsuit, creative wear, evening wear, question and answer.
Della Gachette won the last Carnival Mother's Queen title in 2017. 9 young contenders to take to the stage Friday in the Leo Club of Dominica organized Junior Calypso Monarch competition. The Junior Calypso Monarch competition is making a return to the carnival calendar this year, following its absence last year due to Hurricane Maria the previous year.
The participants are Kian from the Gudu Secondary School, Kian Del Sol, her stage name is Kia. We have Lauren Charles from the Gudu Secondary School, her stage name is Lauren. Nikima Alfred from the St. Martin Secondary School, her stage name is The Empress. Stefan Nation from the St. Mary's Primary, his stage name is The Nation. And we have Keyshawn Knight from the St. Mary's Primary, which is King, his stage name is King K. And we have Jemima Mills from the Convent High School, her stage name is The Gem. We have Taisha Ailey from the Convent High School, her stage name is Saucy T. We have Jaden John Baptiste from the Dominica Grammar School. His stage name is DJ. We have Malik Daru from the St. Mary's Academy. His stage name is The Examiner.
The public is encouraged to turn out to support the youth in this effort.
Tickets are children $15 and adults $25. And if you want to be sitting and enjoying the show, it only costs $30. Our intention as part of the Leo Club has always been to provide a forum where the youth can enhance their creative talents and gain self-development. So we like to urge the public to come out and support the young Calypsonian as they put on a spectacular show for you, and you can't afford to miss this show coming Friday. And we are excited to be a part of this event.
Show starts at 6 p.m. at Carnival City. And Calypso lovers can look forward to another staple Calypso event on Monday. This, as the annual Lagon Street Jam is scheduled to kick off at 8 o'clock Monday night on Independence Street.
This year, Swinging Stars will be celebrating 60 years of existence, and this year will be the 40th showing of the Lagon Street Jam. As you all know, the Lagon Street Jam is the Monday before Carnival. Swinging Stars' way of giving back to the public during the Carnival season, where we have a free Blockorama style Calypso show, where we'll be showcasing the top Calypsonians from both the Saddam Tent and Mascam, where they'll be doing the more up-tempo songs. So it will be a very exciting event. So I'm asking all Dominicans to come down to Lago on the 25th of February.
Swinging Stars Band also received a financial donation from the Dominica Festivals Committee towards the staging of the Lagon Street Jam.
Imagine you have Hollywood at your command. Introducing Flow Evil.
Red cheese, gold rings, all black, everything creeping through the night.
Anywhere you are.
Big girls don't scream hard like Halloween, make me feel alive.
There's a world of entertainment here, and you run the show. Flow Evil.
To end the news, a look again at the headlines. The leader of the opposition promises a smaller cabinet and term limits for the Prime Minister if his party wins the upcoming election. The Media and Communications Association condemns attacks on media personalities while urging professionalism among its members. And 7 to compete for the Mother's Queen title this weekend. Feel free to contact us at news@marpin2k4.com. You may access our past newscasts on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the production team, I am Julian Morris. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend.